Hi viewers, welcome to SS Bhushan's channel. I am SS Bhushan. In my earlier video, we dealt with the verb forms. And when we dealt with the verb forms, I told you about the main verbs and auxiliary verbs. And I explained you that auxiliary verbs are also called as helping verbs. And while explaining about auxiliary verbs, I told that there are two kinds of auxiliaries, that is primary auxiliary, and another one is modal auxiliary. Now coming to the first one, we shall deal with the first part, that is primary auxiliaries. Okay, these primary auxiliaries are again subdivided into be form, do form and have forms. And now we shall deal with the first one first. Coming to express, when do we use this be form? First of all, what are the be forms? The be forms are am, is, are, and the past tense of these are was and were and being. Being. Okay. Of course, being is used in the present tense. That is in the passive voice. It is being done by me. Okay. So am, is, are, was, were, being are called be forms. Okay. Now coming to the uses of this first one, that is be. It is used to express state of being or existence or link verbs. When I told you first in the beginning about verbs, then I told you that a verb doesn't simply indicate or show an action. It also tells about existence. It also tells about possession. So now coming to this, be is used to express state of being or existence, or it can be called simply as a link verb. Link verb to the object and the subject. I am a teacher. I am a lecturer. I am a professor. So in these sentences, we can find this am. Just it indicates the state. She is Vani. She is Rishita. She is Jayanti. She is Ritu. So they are cricketers. So in these sentences, you can find that this is, am, are, was, were are called as link verbs, or they are used to express the state or existence, state of being or existence. And this be is also used to express a command or an advice. For example, be happy with what you have. It is not a command, but it is an advice. Coming to this one, this is an advice. Be polite to others. Be patient to elders. So in these sentences or these sentences which I have told you, it is called a command, or they are called commands. Now coming to the next one. It is also used, this be form is also used in the formation of continuous tenses. All of us know that when we learn tenses, of course in the next video you can follow those tenses also. When we learn tenses, you can easily understand the uses of these continuous tenses. Now coming to this one. I teaching English. Does it make any sense? No, I am teaching English. So here in the continuous tense, when we express in form, this am is used. Rishita is teaching. Ritu is teaching English. Mahati is reading a book. They are playing cricket. So it is used in the present continuous or past continuous tenses. Now coming to the next one. To form passive voice. For example, I write a letter. is written by me. So in that sentence, I used a letter is written. That is, to form a passive voice also we have to use the be form. That is or in this sentence was. For example, I was kissed by Shruti. The actual active voice form is Shruti kissed me. Shruti Hasan kissed me. So when we transform that sentence from active to passive, I was kissed by Shruti. So we took the help of the be form, that is was. Here was. Okay. Now coming to the other one. Be is also used to indicate some future plan or to indicate some arrangement. So here in this case, be plus to infinitive is used. For example, I am to marry Topsy. That means the discussions had completed and only just I am to marry her. So in this sentence, I am to marry Topsy. I am to marry Rakul Singh. So in this sentence, you can find that here am is used next to marry. To marry. That means be form am plus to infinitive. Next, he is to qualify in the UPSC exam. Sir, I want to appear for the UPSC mains exams. Okay, of course, sir. Very good. But before that, he or she is to qualify in the prelims exam. So this is used, which is one of the forms of be, and next to qualify, to infinitive, to qualify. Next one, it is also used to express a command. You are to submit that file. For example, a junior assistant or a senior assistant, a clerk in an office, he tries to explain something to his officer or boss, and then the boss doesn't agree with the junior, and he asks, you are to submit that file today itself. You are to submit that file tomorrow. Then in such cases, you have to use this you are. Okay, of course, to submit is again to infinitive. You are to cross the road now. Now it is the green light is shown there. So you are to cross the road now. So it is the police officer says that you are to cross the road now. He announces. Okay. Next one. Now I pronounced it as police officer. It is not police. It is police officer. To make questions. Be form is also used to make questions. I am a boxer. She is a doctor. So in these sentences, I am a boxer. This am is brought forward, and with this am, a question is made. Am I a boxer? She is a doctor. Is she a doctor? Next, this be form. This be form is also used to make negatives. For example, somebody asks me, are you a boxer? I am not a boxer. I shouldn't say I not a boxer. I not a teacher. That is not the correct usage. So further to make negatives, I have to use this am plus not. I am not a teacher. I am not the commissioner. Next one. They are actors. They are not actors. Even if you want to say that simply by putting negative mark, that is negation, not, it won't make any sense. So we can't say they are not actors. They are not actors. Next, to make negative questions. For example, is she not a teacher? That is the negative question. The statement of it is, she is not a teacher. That is the negative form, as we have said here. So the question, negative question is, negative question for she is not a teacher is she not a teacher? So this is brought forward in making the questions. So is she not a teacher? So it is called a negative question. And it is also used with was or were. I mean this be form. One of the be forms is were and the other one is were. Okay. It is the past tense singular and it is the past tense plural form. Plus perfect infinitives. Plus perfect infinitives are used. In what condition or circumstance do we use this was or were plus perfect infinitives? When we wish to say that some arrangement had been made but it was not fulfilled. In those circumstances we have to use this was or were plus perfect infinitives. So perfect infinitives in my earlier class I think I explained you. Now coming to this. He was to have consulted. Once again, just try to listen. He was. To have consulted is called the perfect infinitive. Was. It is used here. Next, to have consulted. To plus have plus V3 form. Perfect infinitive. To have done. To have eaten. To have completed. He was to have completed the work yesterday itself. But due to some reason or the other, he could not complete it. He was to submit, he was to have submitted the file, but he could not submit the file. Probably due to some ill health or some other reasons. I was to have written the book last year. Once I wrote this book, some long time back, in the year 2015, I published this book called DSC English. And afterwards, I wanted to publish another book also. Just I wanted to enrich this edition. So I can say I was to have written the book last year, but due to some reason or the other, I couldn't write. So instead of that, of course, I prepared material for semester 1, semester 2 and semester 3 for my UG students. Okay, that is a different issue or matter. So we can use this be form in this context also. Hope you understood. Was to have consulted. To have consulted. Was or were plus to have written. Okay. They were to have written. They were to have written the book last year. Some 2 or 3 authors joined with joint efforts or combined efforts. They were to have written the book last year, but they couldn't write. Next, all these are about the uses of be. Now we shall deal with uses of do. Okay, the other form. It is used to make questions. It is used to make questions. I teach grammar. When I deal with the tenses, please bear in mind that I will deal all the 4 types of sentences also at a time. Then you try to watch my video without fail. Please. But before that, just now I will try to explain in the best possible manner to make questions. I teach grammar is called an assertive sentence or declarative sentence, or it is just a statement. So to make a question, to form a question from this statement, I have to use this do. Do I teach grammar? I have to use the primary auxiliary do. Next, they play chess is the statement actually. It is a declarative sentence or an assertive sentence. So they played chess. So for that, did they play? So this did indicates that this verb form was used in the past tense in the statement. So they played chess. Did they play chess? In the same manner. She loves me. Taapsee loves me. Shruti Hassan loves me. So if I want to put a question, then I have to say, does she love me? Yes, she loves me. So in the same manner. Next one, do I teach grammar? Next, this do is used to make negatives. And negative questions. See, negative. I like alcohol. I like brandy. I like beer. Are positive statements. Negatives are formed with the help of do plus not. Don't. I do not like alcohol. Or the contracted form is don't. I don't like alcohol. Don't. Next one. So this do is used to make a negative. Here it is also used to make negative questions, to form negative questions. I don't like alcohol. Do I not like alcohol? They did not play chess. Did they not play chess? So this is used, do is used to make question, and here it is used to make negative question. Okay. Now coming to the next one. To avoid repetition, of a main verb or an ordinary verb, to avoid repetition of a previous verb that is used in the sentence, you can use this do. For example, somebody asked Rakul Preet Singh or the Shruti Hassan, do you love Bhushan? Then she says, yes, I do. The actual full form of that sentence is, yes, I love Bhushan. Yes, I love Bhushan. So, once again, this verb form love need not be used. Just we can precise the sentence in this manner. Do you love Bhushan? Yes, I do. That is enough. This do indicates that, this do shows that Taapsee loves Bhushan. Next one. She dances well. We need not say, yes, she dances well. No. According to this verb form, dances, and according to this subject, she dances well. Yes, she does. Which means that she dances well. Now, coming to the next one. To emphasize a statement. This do is also used to emphasize a statement. For example, you do look tired. You look tired is enough. But if you say, you do look tired, that means I am very confident. I can easily say from your face that you are tired of teaching, you are tired of some hectic work, or because of some Herculean tasks. Okay? So, here you do look tired. I advised him not to marry her. Here in this sentence, I advised him not to marry her. So here also, to emphasize a statement, it is used, this do. But he did marry. Yeah, here I lost it. But he did marry. Okay? So what is the meaning of this? I advised him not to marry her, not to marry that film star. But this Bhushan married that movie star or film star. I advised him not to marry her, but he did marry. Which means that, but he married Taapsee, but he married that movie star. Understood? So, but he did marry. It indicates that he married. He married. Next one. Do is also used to order, to request, or to invite somebody to a particular occasion, and is also used to order. Just now, as I have given the example, a student goes to the teacher and he says that, ma'am, tomorrow I will submit my notes for correction. But the teacher says, do submit today. Submit today itself is enough. But to order that particular boy, or to give emphasis to the importance of that work, she can say, do submit today. Do submit. This do is used here. In the same manner, do stay with us. Somebody wants to leave you after visiting your house, and you invite them or you request them to stay with you. So in those circumstances, you can say, do stay with us for a night or tonight. So this is about usage of do, and we have learned about usage of be. Okay. Please share, like, subscribe SS Bhushan. Thank you for watching SS Bhushan.